We rebranded. Okay, hear us out. This is why we did it.
So in January this year, we had a business development consultant, Tricia, come into the factory, and the first thing she said to me was, "Chima, let me be honest with you. If you want to get into more stores this year, you have to change your packaging. This packaging will fly."
Zayith is a Nigerian yogurt brand that started in 2018 in Lagos, Nigeria.
So at first, I didn't see why we needed new labels. We were fine, I think, with the old ones. We were making good sales with the old ones, so I didn't see why we needed new labels. I honestly didn't. And now, in hindsight, I'm just thinking, how did I not see that?
This is Chidima. She started Zayith.
So I had time to go through the brief that Zion sent to me. It made sense to me then why she wanted to change the label for the shells. With the old label, it was definitely going to get swallowed up on the shelves.
This is Titi, graphic designer.
Then it started coming to me how we had received complaints here and there of how customers wanted to see the nutritional detail of their yogurt, the ingredient list, the basic stuff. And then it occurred to me that okay, we need to change it.
What was it about the old label for you?
The simplicity, it was very minimal. We had a lot of white space going on, and maybe because it was also created by an old friend. Uh, Adding all those details everyone was asking for meant we were not going to have all that white space anymore, and the white space was something I liked.
I like the old label. I mean, it was simple and minimal, like she wanted, but it lacked character and personality, in my opinion. And the first thing I wanted to do with it was stain it with some color.
How did you get ready for the big change?
So there were hours, maybe days of having to take myself out of what I personally preferred to what was good for the business. So I got down to work. We mapped out the detail and the feel of the labels that we were looking for and got down to finding a designer for it. We wanted a design that was personable, minimal, and happy. I wanted our customers to be happy eating healthy just by seeing their tub of Greek yogurt.
I was so relieved when I got an email from Zayed to say that she wanted to work with us. It was going to be a fun and challenging experience. I mean, I love yogurt. I love design. And I was motivated a little bit by the fact that she makes the best Greek yogurt in town, and I wanted to get my hands on it.
What was the design process like?
Okay, so we started out on what I thought was going to be 1 week max of rebranding. I remember I told Trisha, I said, "Don't worry, I'll get your design in what, a week?" It took 6 months. It took 6 whole months to get to where we are today. I went through 5 different designers, a ton of designs that just were not it.
What informed the designs you sent?
So there was a lot to consider when it came to the actual design work. Zayed wanted something simple and minimal, but I picked up on the fact that she was attached to the old branding. So I had this idea, why don't we do both? Yeah, so I came up with a theme for it, and it's called Old Meets New. It sort of helped me throughout the process to stay within the topic and not have my ideas stray too far away. So we have elements of the old branding, bold vintage titles, paired with modern minimal fonts. We have watercolor illustrations, and then we added some modern vibrant colors to give the whole design some color.
What was your reaction to the designs?
I liked it. I liked it, but then I thought, like, why do we have a huge olive sticking out of Zaire? And she said, so people know Zayith means olive. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I understand, but it's just too much. Like, the olive is just everywhere.
So we had to address the elephant in the room. And in this case, the elephant was an olive. So we had to go back to the design and see how we could reduce the loudness of this olive and not take it out completely. There was a lot of back and forth. Then we finally settled for this. The olive wasn't too pronounced, too quiet, it was just perfect.
So yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect. I saw it and then I'm like, yeah, now that's a whole lot better. That's way better.
I loved the final outcome. I mean, we had to make some adjustments due to some printing issues, but the overall design came out even better than we expected.
Ran some tests to see, the reaction of people and if they liked it or they didn't, and we got some really good feedback. About 90% came back very positive. I liked it, so yeah, we're good to go.
Yep, that olive placement really made a difference.